that's pretty scary. So, hello guys, welcome to Scary Inquisition. That's me clipping through the side of one of their heads. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Later in this episode, we shall head to the very center of the civilized world, where all the refined ladies and gentlemen of the world go. I am, of course, speaking of the capital of Orlesian, Val Royeaux, but I got one or two things I want to do here first. I did some looking, and I know that the documents I need for the specialization, the Templar spec, is in one of these two buildings in the third floor. I can never remember which one it is. Ooh, there's a door right there. I don't think I've gone through that door. Maybe we shall today. And also, I haven't talked to... I don't care about that. I haven't talked to a lot of these companions that I don't roll with in a while. Nobody cares about what you're talking about, so let's talk to Cassandra. And instant teleportation to the war table.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Closer to what?
What are you looking for?
I suppose I'll never find them on my own. You recall the demon at Therenfall?
Yeah.
The one impersonating Lord Seeker Lucius?
Mm-hmm.
We never found the real Lord Seeker, or his body.
Right.
Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
This is important to you.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
Alright. That probably unlocked a war table mission, I'll bet. Well, great. This is not where I wanted to end back up. Now I gotta walk all the way outside. Judgment. Yes, we can sit in judgment on service. That is one of the things I wanted to do today. I wouldn't do that on my way back inside, though. Let me make my way back to the blacksmith. Ooh, it's bright. Ooh, Skyhold is not loading in. Alright. That's a good thing to see, as always. Let me check the blacksmith first. That is this building, I do believe. Who are you? I don't know you. Oh, no. Game's lagging. Ah. Alright, inside. And up the stairs. See? Is there anything in here on this floor? Don't think so. But up on the third floor, I believe there is something. Let's go figure out what this is. The Way of the Templar. Exactly what I needed. Right. Huh. Okay. Well, that's that. So... was there anything else I was gonna do out here in Skyhold? I don't believe so. So I guess it's back to the war table then. Unless I wanted to talk to more people. Notice there also seems to be a lot more NPCs around Skyhold than I've noticed before. That maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Let's go sit in judgment on service. And before I do that, quick pause.
Before you is Service of the Minratha's Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the Western Approach. He admits to working for Corypheus, raising monsters, and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the Approach, without his master's consent.
I actually kind of want to try something. I've got the fly cam enabled. I've never tried it in a cutscene before, so... Well, that's pretty interesting that it does actually kind of work, so... Wonder if you can get any good angles out of it. What does Service look like from here? What do we see? Oh, he's not kneeling. We need to make him kneel. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that too much. Doesn't excuse him. Actually impressed beyond foolish. I'm gonna go with foolish.
You're lucky. If I hadn't caught you, Corypheus would have.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, your worship?
I'm sorry, are you attempting to bargain with us?
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
Like I'm about to fall asleep. An informant on probation. Throw him in jail or give him back to Corypheus now. If I give him back to Corypheus, we don't know that Corypheus is gonna, you know, kill him or punish him or anything, so that's kind of iffy. Also, I get really distracted by these spots on the clothes. It's really, really weird. I don't know what to choose here. There's no option to just straight up execute him, which is what I was hoping to do. I wanted to be able to say off with his head and all of that jazz. I mean, the closest to that we can get is giving him to Corypheus. But again, we don't know what Corypheus is going to do. I think the safe option is just throwing him in jail. I can always execute him later.
People have died because of you. Letting you walk free would be an insult to their memory. Throw him in the prison. We may question him later.
Imprisonment? For how long? Inquisitor!
Alright, I guess that's okay. Well, that was that. That's not where I want to go. I want to go do a few things on the ward table before we get ready to go on out to Val Royeaux. Da-da-da-da. What's the view like out here? Oh, it's just mountains. Alright, we should have some reports to read. Got a coin report is ready. We got a throne accessory. And some gold. We got an edgy dagger grip. Nice. And what's the report? The other report. Was it? Oh, it was over in Orlesian, I see. Hunter fell. Heard only rumors. But the most intriguing aspect is her voice. Okay. But we can continue this investigation on the Venatori agent. Sometimes these descriptions of what's going on is so very confusing. Especially since it's been a day or two since the original mission. Noble houses are attempting to spur their fortunes by crafting alliances. Let them squabble on their own, or let someone be offered as an ambassador of the Herald. If only they'd let them know in a non-threatening way that we are watching. Exalted Plains, Emerald Graves. Ooh, a Dracolisk mount. Huh. Sure. I'm always interested in a new mount.
Let's see what we have.
Source of water for the outpost. A friend in Carinus. Oh, that's a report. We got an apostate staff blade. That's not very valuable. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts. Apostate staff blade. Alright. Whatever. Tevinter resistance. That's openly throwing our support. I like that. Alright, that is that. Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts, I'm thinking will be the next episode, but today we're going to Val Royeaux on behalf of Josie. Alright, where are we meeting Josephine? Over here, alright. Probably could have fast traveled in a little closer than over here, but I didn't know exactly where to go. I'm not wearing my armor and I'm wearing a hood. That is quite fascinating. And once again, some controls of mine have gotten swapped around. I had another crash. And when I restarted... No, it's not what I want. I want key bindings. When I restarted, all my settings were back to default. Alright, this is going to make it a little bit easier to walk around. Also, camera sensitivity. I need to change that. Is that under controls? Camera movement speed. Bring that down. Yes, confirm changes. Pretty please.
Wand elf with the Inquisition. Didn't I see you with her once?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lag here in Val Royeaux.
You're rather insolent as a servant, aren't you?
You're a mage, not my patron. I've no reason to even like you.
Blessed are the righteous.
There she is.
In their blood.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Poivers invited us to his mansion, not
Ah.
far from here. I pray he prays up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Alright, let's go.
Lead the way.
Fully mature adult female dragon is a high dragon, the great monster legend rarest of all dragon kind. High dragons are seldom seen. Well, we saw one in the western approach, didn't we? Spend most of their time sleeping and mating. And I can't read the rest because game.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
Sitting's a little awkward with that shield, don't you think, Liana? Let's tread politely.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
I'm sure somebody wouldn't have been this foolish enough to sign it. You could be in danger.
They're not just after your messengers, Josephine. They'll try for you, too.
I am afraid so, yes.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family
Whoa.
try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royeaux. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
So what's the plan, then?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montily. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
It was a little too convenient. I mean, I didn't see what Josephine saw, so I'm taken by surprise. Did you kill the real Comte? No, he probably is the real Comte.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassin's guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montily's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
This is why
And the
Orlais is
guild's
great.
reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Yes, you can go.
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship. My lady, I pray we'd never meet again.
Isn't Orlesian politics wonderful?
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Yep.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Boisvert, is that you? The lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Okay. That was weird. Is there nothing here? It's a bit of a shame. But, back to Skyhold. I was hoping for some more excitement here. This is the capital of the civilized world, after all.
He spent his life in the Circle. I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last Du Paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royeaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royeaux?
Liliana has a point.
If destroying the original contract will satisfy the Guild, I say we do it.
But I'm sure my plan will work, Inquisitor.
Whatever happens, I'll assign you more guards. The House of Repose won't be idle long.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the Du Paraquets will solve this.
That glance.
First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royeaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Alright. Optional, dispatch Liliana's assassins. Speak with Josephine about the next move. Alright, I believe that is war table related things. I don't know, I kinda wanna go with Liliana on this. You know, a lot of the things where we've had options, especially war table related missions where you have options, like on who you send, we haven't really seen any consequences of bad choices. Everything always gives you something. I'm really afraid that this is not going to be one of those situations. I don't have any justification for feeling that. But for better or for worse, Liana is with Liliana on this. That's confusing to say. Liana, Liliana. I didn't mean to choose a name that sounded so much like the love interest of the hero of Froden. And I also didn't do the Seeker-related mission. So, destroying the House of Repose is contract. I probably can't do that because Liliana's
Any
busy.
news on rifts beyond reach of the Inquisition?
Yes, and it is not good.
Uh-oh. Would you care to elaborate, Liliana? No? Alright, well, she's busy on a mission of her own. Though Cullen could report in. Although Moralisti is said to be friendly with both the dwarf and the Ferelden and a circle member in good standing. The dwarf, the Ferelden, what does that mean? I don't know what this means. Ben Hasworth, that sounds familiar. The Talvashoth is not the bard, the elf is not the Mortaliasi, the dwarf is not the smuggler.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
We learned that the Ferelden is the Venatori agent. But unless we can link her, we must remove the target immediately to stop Duke Typhus from swallowing prey. Have Iron Bull tell the Ben Hasworth to take down the Moralisti. And the Moralisti is the Venatori agent, I assume. Eliminate the bot, eliminate the smoke. Oh, wait. What? I'm insanely more confused now. elf? Was I supposed to be paying more attention to the previous reports? I don't even know what the hell is going on. The Tau Vashoth is not the bard, the elf is not the Mortalitazi, and the dwarf is not the smuggler. We have learned that the Ferelden is the Venatori agent, but these are all Ferelden. But we need to link her to a specific background. I am so confused, so I am not going to send Cullen on that at the moment. What is all that glitters? An abandoned gold mine saw the Griffin Wing keep. Should we dispatch soldiers and guard the wagons? It should add considerably to our income for the future, so... Right.
Alright.
Now, can I still send somebody on the Seeker's quest? I need to find it first. What is this? Oh, I was choosing what the Templars.